tweede uur nog maar één onderwerp. Het eerste deel in een serie van 2 onder de titel No Lonesome Tune. 8 singer-songwriters, David Olney, Tom Pacheco, Paul Kay, Mears, Alex Chilton, Eric Andersen, Guy Clark en Towns Van Zandt vertellen hun verhalen zoals ze dat begin januari deden toen hun karavaan de planken kraakte in de landen. En vanavond aan Bert van de Kamp.
Sing the lonesome tune. Oh, babe, I'm coming soon. I cannot believe I stayed so long away. But a man must look around. You're the sweetest thing I've found. You lost tie rollers rolling home today. Oh, my daddy said to me, son, it's hard as you will see. Find someone upon whom to rely. In the kitchen, mama sneezed, and a grin big as you please. Said, bless you, and a tear comes from your eye.
En zo begonnen Towns Van Zandt en Guy Clark hun gezamenlijke optreden in het hoofdstedelijke Paradiso aan het begin van de Singer-Songwriters Marathon, die van 9 tot en met 12 januari jongstleden door ons land trok. 4 gedenkwaardige avonden die een staalkaart boden van eigentijdse troubadoursmuziek. Ook al liepen een aantal van de gepresenteerde liedjeszangers al enkele decennia mee. Loners noemden we ze vroeger, eenzame figuren waar verder niemand van had gehoord, die met hun gitaar op de rug door stad en land trokken in het voetspoor van Woody Guthrie en Bob Dylan. Hun platen waren vaak moeilijk te krijgen, nog moeilijker was het om iets over hun persoon te weten te komen, maar dat alles maakt het alleen nog maar geheimzinniger en interessanter. Mannen als Towns Van Zandt en Guy Clark begonnen in de jaren 60 met liedjes schrijven en bleken al spoedig meer in hun mars te hebben dan de meeste andere loners, die vaak niet meer dan zwakke kopieën van de grote Dylan waren. Ofschoon artiesten van naam hun liedjes opnamen, bleven Towns en Guy bij het grote publiek onbekend. Het was dan ook een waar genoegen beide legendarische loners samen op een podium te zien aan het hoofd van een reizend singer-songwriter circus. Behalve Amsterdam werden ook Utrecht, Groningen en Den Bosch aangedaan. De opnames die je vanavond hoort zijn hoofdzakelijk afkomstig van de concerten in Utrecht en Groningen. Alle 8 troubadours komen aan bod, in de volgorde waarin ze optraden, te beginnen met een jonge man met baardje en cowboyhoed, Tom Pacheco. Een Amerikaan die na veel omzwervingen uiteindelijk in Ierland terechtkwam, waar hij momenteel nog woont en platen maakt. Zoon van gitarist Tony Pacheco, die nog met Django Reinhardt gewerkt heeft. Zoals veel singer-songwriters is ook Tom begonnen als straatzanger in Washington Square Park, Greenwich Village, New York City.
Most songwriters have done, I did, Washington Square Park when I first moved to Greenwich Village, like everybody else did, you know. And I did a lot of busking. Yeah,
that's the way you survived.
I survived a long time busking. Yeah, and I learned a lot too. You know, in fact, one of my first heroes, there were 2 very big influences in my life as a guitar player. One was my father, who was a great jazz guitar player. He played with Django Reinhardt.
What's his name?
Tony Pacheco. He had his own band in Belgium, and he used to jam with Django. This is before the war, and Stefan Grappelli and Joe Reinhardt, Django's brother, and so that's one influence. But the second one was a street singer when I was a kid, an old black man by the name of Minnesota Blue, and I finally wrote his story. That's on the next album too. The story of Minnesota Blue, who was a brilliant blues guitarist. And I used to be 10 years old watching him, watching him and bothering him all the time, watching him.
Van alle 8 singer-songwriters die je vanavond hoort, lijkt Pacheco het sterkst beïnvloed door Bob Dylan.
Any songwriter here, I don't think anybody here would be writing songs if it wasn't for Bob Dylan. It's my feeling. I mean, I've heard, you know, I'll hear some songwriters will put Dylan down. I'll say, oh, he's no good, and I say none of us would be doing what we're doing if it wasn't for Bob Dylan.
was stranded in the black winds with no mercy from the hail. Anytime I changed direction, I'd be shackled or derailed. There was no one that I could talk to on those tortured avenues, and the sky filled up with rainbows. It was all because of you. It's a mystery why you chose me. You could be a rich man's queen, wearing clothes of silk and satin, riding chauffeured limousines. And whoever sent you to me is someone I never knew. Yes, I do believe in angels, and it's all because of you. Your love restored my courage, healed my confidence and pride. Your faith redeemed the dreams and the beliefs I'd lost inside. If they tell me I'm a wizard pulling magic from the blue, it was just 'cause you inspired me. It was all because of you. It was all because of you I still am standing. It was all because of you I touched a star. It was all because of you I made the landing in your peaceful world of twilight and guitars. You're the spark that makes my heart beat. You're the focus of my soul. And if gravity is memory, we were sweethearts long ago. And your kisses are like wishes that just keep on coming true. If there's purpose in this universe, it's all because of you. Once again I can smell the lilacs, I hear a songbird sing, I feel the sacred power each sunrise always brings. I can laugh just like a madman, dance my shoes off like a fool. If I catch a bolt of lightning, it was all because of you.
En nee, dat was dus niet Bob Dylan, maar wel Tom Pacheco, opgenomen in de Oosterpoort in Groningen met All Because of You. Na Pacheco trad een man aan die ik al vele jaren volg, maar van wie ik betrekkelijk weinig wist. David Olney bleek echter al aan het begin van de jaren 70 met de rockgroep Simpson een plaat gemaakt te hebben en daarna met zijn eigen groep David Olney en The X-Rays gewerkt. Olney schrijft zowel rock als folkmateriaal en heeft een aantal absolute classics op zijn naam staan. Een ervan, If My Eyes Were Blind, hoor je dadelijk. Maar eerst vroegen we Olney hoe hij begonnen is.
When I got interested in music, the folk music was very popular.
Yeah.
And I listened to a lot of Jack Elliott.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Was very popular.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I started writing songs, I originally just wanted to write songs that sounded like old folk songs.
Yeah.
And then, you know, gradually I sort of developed my own style. Yeah. When I felt comfortable enough with it, that's when I moved to Nashville.
Yeah.
I played in a band in 1970 that made one record on CBS in New York, and it was called Simpson, but I don't even have a copy of that. And I don't know anybody who does.
Terugkijkend op de jaren 60 stelt Olney dat het naast alle pret toch een behoorlijk chaotische tijd was. Als ik mijn muziek niet had gehad, was ik stapelgek geworden, aldus David Olney.
The 60s were fun, but they were very chaotic.
Yeah.
And music was something that I had a knack for, and I found that I could, you know, play and write.
Yeah.
It was something it was the main thing in my life, where everything else was kind of gone crazy. So you know, it was, if I hadn't been able to play music, I would have probably gone completely insane.
Yeah.
If my eyes were blind, the darkest night could never hold a mystery. If my eyes were blind, I'd hold your features fast within my memory, within my mind, if my eyes were blind. Should my voice grow weak, only you could hear the voice inside me. Should my voice grow weak, then never with a word would I deny thee. I would not speak, should my voice grow weak. Should my mind grow dim, and innocent is on the day God made me. Should my mind grow dim, I'd love you like a child or a baby. I'd be gentle as a lamb, should my mind grow dim. When my youth is gone, in my eyes you shall remain a beauty. And when my youth is gone, in my ears I'll hear you singing sweetly, the sweetest song. When my youth is gone, when my body dies, darling, I could never leave you lonely. No, my spirit shall arise to comfort and to care for you only, to sympathize when my body dies. When my youth is gone, should my mind grow dim, should my voice grow weak, if my eyes go blind.
David Olney, live in de Oosterpoort met If My Eyes Were Blind. Na hem betrad een relatieve nieuweling het podium, Paul Kay, oftewel Paul Kopaz. Toch blijkt deze uit Kentucky afkomstige singer-songwriter al geruime tijd actief, al is hij duidelijk van een latere generatie dan Olney, Clark en Van Zandt. Zijn cd voor het Nederlandse Cool Tunes Silence label, getiteld The Big Nowhere, is de eerste onder zijn eigen naam. Maar als lid van de groep The Weathermen bracht hij al eerder een album uit getiteld Patriots. Daarnaast circuleren er tientallen cassettes van hem met en zonder The Weathermen. Ook Paul Kay vroegen we naar zijn invloeden en opnieuw viel de naam van Dylan. En verder die van Lou Reed en Graham Parsons, wiens oom ervoor zorgde dat Paul Kopaz uit Detroit in Kentucky kon gaan studeren.
Dylan, Lou Reed,
Yeah.
Graham Parsons a lot.
Yeah, that's a
Actually, the guy that gave me my scholarship to go to college when I was 17, when I moved out of Detroit, was Graham's uncle. That's how I never heard any of that music when I was a kid. Growing up in Detroit, you know, they didn't really play it. And probably they didn't really play it on the radio anywhere else either.
Yeah.
But when I went to college, my debate coach, who gave me my scholarship, turned out to be Graham's uncle. So I got the whole story, and that's how I got introduced to that kind of music. That's when I first started liking country music.
Yeah.
This guy, my debate coach, the guy I told you was Graham's uncle, he used to play tapes while we were working in the office and stuff that would have like a Hank Williams song, followed by the Sex Pistols, and then the Rolling Stones. I just thought, this guy's great. This is where I'm going to go to school, you know.
Paul Kay covert Graham Parsons' $1,000 Wedding op zijn cd en ook in Groningen, waar hij het nummer als volgt bij zijn publiek introduceerde.
This is an extremely depressing song. For me, and I've heard it thousands of times, so Imagine how hard it's going to be for you to tolerate it. It was $1,000 wedding, supposed to be held just the other day. And with all the invitations sent, the young bride went away. When the groom saw people passing notes, not unusual, he might say, where the flowers for my baby? I'd even like to see her mean old mama. And why ain't there a funeral if you're gonna act that way? I hate to tell you how he acted when all the news arrived. He took some friends out drinking, and it's lucky they survived. Oh, he told them everything that there was to tell there along the way. And it felt so bad when he saw the traces of old lies still on their faces. So why doesn't someone here just spike his drink? Why don't you do him in some old way? There was supposed to be a funeral. It's been a bad, bad day. The Reverend Dr. William Grace was talking to the crowd all about the sweet child. Oh, his face and all the saints who sung out loud. Oh, and he swore the fiercest beasts could all be put to sleep in that same silly way. Where the flowers for the girl, she only knew that she loved the world. And why ain't there one lonely home with just one sad note to play? There was supposed to be a funeral. It's been a bad, bad day. There was supposed to be a funeral. It's been a bad, bad day.
Mooi. $1,000 Wedding, ooit geschreven en gezongen door Graham Parsons, nu uitgevoerd door Paul Kay. Vervolgens was het de beurt aan de enige vrouw in het gezelschap, de Texaanse Pat Mears. Deze dame heeft in ons land al een behoorlijke aanhang opgebouwd, vooral omdat ze in 1990 vrijwel continu in ons land verbleef en enkele malen de ronde langs het clubcircuit maakte. Ze heeft een ruige maar innemende stijl en wordt vaak vergeleken met Janis Joplin, ook uit Texas. Ook blues, ook niet vies van drank en mannen en al evenmin een blad voor de mond nemend. Je hoort Pat Mears nu met een nieuw nummer dat waarschijnlijk op haar volgende cd zal prijken. Houston on the Line.
Baby, call me when you get to Houston and let me know how you are. Baby, call me when you get to Houston and let me know how you are. I won't spend no more money than what you left in that jar. Baby, I don't think you know how I cried for you last night. Baby, I don't think you know how I cried for you last night. Woke up with tears on my pillow in a shimmering moonlight. When the sun starts sinking and the dogs begin to howl, and when the sun starts sinking and the dogs begin to howl, I play that tune you love so well, and then I probably start to cry. Baby, call me when you get to Houston. Let me know how you are. Baby, call me when you get to Houston and let me know how you are. I won't spend no more money than what you left in that jar. When the phone starts ringing, I'll know it's Houston on the line. And when the phone starts ringing, I'll know it's Houston on the line. Houston, Houston, Houston on the line. And when the phone starts ringing, I'll know it's Houston on the line.
Houston on the Line van Pat Mears. En wie kwam er vervolgens met zijn gitaartje het podium oplopen? Well, well, Mr. Moody himself. The legendary Alex Chilton of box tops and big star fame. Cult hero avant la lettre. Kopschuw en met een gezonde portie paranoia gaf hij een optreden dat niet overal even goed viel. Chilton de crooner die geen eind aan zijn liedje wist te breien. Persoonlijk vond ik het erg boeiend om zijn rudimentaire uitvoeringen van blues- en countrywerkjes te horen. Je hoort hem eerst met door bluesman Furry Lewis geschreven I Will Turn Your Money Green en vervolgens met de country smartlap Single Again. Alex Chilton en zijn gitaar.
If you'll be my baby,
I will turn your money green. If you'll be my baby, I will turn your money green. Yeah, I'll show you more money than Rockefeller ever seen. If you'll be my baby, you can be my boss. I'll stick closer to you than Jesus to the cross. If you'll be my baby, you sure can be my boss. Yeah, I'll stick closer to you than Jesus to the cross. Yeah, if you don't believe I'm sinking, look what a hole I'm in. If you don't believe I love ya, look what a fool I've been. If you don't believe I'm sinking, look what a hole I'm in. If you don't believe I love you, look what a fool I've been. If the river was whiskey and I was a duck, yeah, if the river was whiskey and I was a duck, well, I would dive to the bottom, yes, and not come up. Tell me, baby, who been telling you everything that I do? Tell me, baby, who's been telling you? Yeah, who's been telling you everything I do? Figure out how to end that one either tonight. Today I heard the awful news. Thank you. Someone told it for the gospel truth. Said you'd been running around with a stranger that just hit town. He's got a black mustache, a red Cadillac, and now he's got you, and I have got two divorce lawyers on my back. Single again, back on the streets again. The old bars ain't changed much, just a new face or two when you're out of touch. Single again, born to lose, dying to win. The only thing I'm running from is the alimony man, 'cause I'm single again. Let's see here. Drifting around from bar to bar, running into our old friends. They want to know where you are. Last I heard a little while back, you were cruising town in his Cadillac, drinking champagne, showing off a diamond ring. I'm getting by in these hard times, living from drink to drink. single again, back on the streets again. The old bars ain't changed much, just a new face or two when you're out of touch. Single again, born to lose, dying to win. The only thing I'm running from is the alimony man, 'cause I'm single again.
2maal Alex Chilton op het podium van Tivoli in Utrecht op 10 januari jongstleden. Met I Will Turn Your Money Green en Single Again. Eric Andersen is een Amerikaan die er voor zijn 49 jaren nog opvallend jeugdig uitziet. Andersen behoorde aan het begin van de jaren 60 al tot het kringetje van folkzangers dat toen Greenwich Village onveilig maakte. Bijna 30 jaar later woont hij met vrouw en kinderen in Noorwegen, maar nog altijd trekt Andersen van tijd tot tijd met zijn gitaar door de wereld. Een van de laatste echte beatniks vertelt over hoe hij ooit is begonnen.
I guess my first early influences were just listening to rock and roll records, of course.
Yeah.
And learning how to play the guitar and the piano and things. And I studied a little classical piano. But basically I got into this through wanting to communicate and express myself, and writing was the vehicle. So I found that people could come to shows and just hear you with a guitar and a piano, and you could be effective just with your songs. And kind of like bedtime stories, you know, everybody could just sit back in coffee houses or concerts and listen and let their imaginations take them away, you know. So that's why I basically started off acoustically and have recorded with good musicians, good players. But the basic essence of it is something that can be communicated with just an instrument.
Na zowel gitaar als klassiek piano gestudeerd te hebben, ontdekte Andersen Tories, noemt hij ze. Zijn inspiratie ontleende hij aan schrijvers van de Beat Generation, de Franse symbolisten en dichters als Walt Whitman. Toch zijn songteksten anders dan gedichten, legt hij uit. Dezelfde trucjes weliswaar, maar binnen een ander formaat.
Influenced by the beats and a lot of French symbolist poetry. Seem to, and a little bit of Walt Whitman.
American,
Yeah. Though songwriting itself is a different medium than poetry. It's its own thing. It can be poetical. I mean, you have to use all the tricks, I suppose. But the economy of the language and stuff. But because of the format, it's not so much free verse. But that's why I wrote Ghost on the Road. I have been writing recently songs along those lines that are unrhymed, more free lyrical verse, to expand the boundaries of songwriting to some degree, take it out of the rhymed form.
We were living in a nice hotel on the Avenue Louise, working on a project there. It was just my man and me. I was unattached back then, like a puppet off his feet. Praise a pile of broken strings, only one I had to keep. We walked around the corner, saw the lights of a little bar. The mood that made me curious, a chance to forget a while. Inside a couple tables, a couple rock and roll cassettes. I was drinking rum that night with the barmaid speaking French. I wonder just how things have changed, and I wonder where you are. And I wonder if a young French girl still works in a Belgian bar. Brussels in October, the yellow grays, how I recall. Rain ran on forever like the wires on a trolley car. Walking down the new wet streets, ancient wind blowing through my heart. Only face I couldn't see was the face of my true love. I dreamed about the lights of Nice and the rust rocks of the coast. I dreamed about a frozen path to the one I miss the most. But then I guess it wasn't long before I was on my feet again. Must have happened someplace quiet, I don't remember where. I wonder just how things have changed. And I wonder where you are. And I wonder if a young French girl still works in a Belgian bar. When I look over my shoulder from the window of my train, think about my man again, who I heard as I moved to Spain. We worked hard and we traveled some through France and Italy. When it rained down hard in Brussels, it poured on you and me. And when my eyes got tangled in the honey-colored hair of the girl who poured the drinks that night when we were talking there, she had eyes that seemed to drink us up and a crooked little smile when we sailed off for the starry night when forever took a little while. I wonder just how things have changed, and I wonder where you are, and I wonder if a young French girl still works in a Belgian bar. I wonder just how things have changed, I wonder where you are. I wonder if a young French girl still works in a Belgian bar. I wonder if the young French girl still works in a Belgian bar. Ooh.
Andersen met Belgian Bar, afkomstig van een optreden in Tivoli in Utrecht. En toen was het de beurt aan de twee kanonnen van de avond, Zandt en Guy Clark, die samen het toneel betraden en beurtelings enkele songs te horen brachten, waarbij ze elkander met gitaarspel en soms met tweede stem ondersteunden. Guy was eenmaal eerder in ons land geweest, onopvallend als onderdeel van een country and western package. Hij is een man van weinig woorden, Guy, een ras-echte Texaan die van zijn geboortegrond houdt. Hij woonde een tijdje in Los Angeles, doch dat was geen succes, zoals je kunt horen in het nummer LA Freeway. Maar eerst mompelde hij nog wat in onze microfoon. Te beginnen met zijn discografie, 6 albums in totaal.
The first record was old number 1 on RCA.
Oh, yeah.
And then Texas Cooking.
Oh, yeah.
And Guy Clark on Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
South Coast of Texas.
Yeah.
Better Days.
Yeah.
And then Old Friends.
Yeah.
The songs on there are very good. I like parts of all of them, you know, but, you know, so there's no best. It's just what it was.
Heeft hij wellicht al een nieuw album op stapel staan?
I'm going to start recording on the 1st of February when I get back to Nashville.
And you know already who will be playing with you on the record?
Not exactly. I know my son Travis will be playing bass, and got him Verlin Thompson, who played on the last record, will be playing.
Yeah.
And then I don't know after that.
Yeah.
And just have to see who's available.
Yeah. You've got plenty of new songs.
I hope so.
Waar haalt hij eigenlijk zijn inspiratie vandaan?
Just stuff that happens to you every day, you know, all your life.
Yeah.
It's all there. Just got to pick it out.
Yeah.
En vanwaar zijn afkeer van L.A.? Is it the city of sin?
It's not hate. It's not sin. I mean, it's like there's a lot of places I'd rather live than L.A. I mean, it's no fun to live there. Anybody will tell you that.
No.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And I just don't have a reason to live there. If you had a reason to live there, it'd be one thing. But I mean, it's not I don't hate L.A. I mean, I don't hate any place.
No.
Just rather be somewhere else.
Yeah. And that somewhere else, is that Texas? Do you have
Yeah, Texas for sure for me. I'd much rather be in Texas.
Yeah.
Guy always comes over and looks at me when I play the guitar, and it makes me so nervous. I'm like, I'm cool. Look at me no more.
Pack out all your dishes. Make note of all good wishes and say goodbye to the landlord for me. The son of a bitch has always bored me. Throw out in L.A. paper, only by vanilla waiver. Adios to all this concrete. Gonna get me some dirt road back street. If I can just get off of this L.A. freeway without getting killed or caught. Down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't about and as ill to you, old skinny Dennis. The only one I think I will miss. I can hear that old bass singing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Got to give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying. Just you keep on playing. If I can just get off of this L.A. freeway without getting killed or caught. Down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't about and you put the pink card in the mailbox. Leave the key in that old front door lock. They'll find it likely as not. Sure there's something we have forgot. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry, babe. Love's a gift that's surely handmade. We got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time we're leaving? If I can just get off of this L.A. freeway without getting killed or caught. Down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't about. If I can just get off of this L.A. freeway without getting killed or caught. Down that road in a cloud of smoke to some land I ain't bought. So pack up all your dishes. Take note of all good wishes and say goodbye to the landlord for me. Son of a bitch is always bored me. She's standing at the window, her face to the glass. As far as she can see, the time has come to pass. As far as she can see, oh, the sky is all ablaze. This looks like the first of better days. She's taking charge of her life for a change. She's taking it back that she's lost. It's just as clear as a window pane. She'll survive at all cost. I'll see the wings unfolding. They weren't there just before. She has no fear of flying, and now she's out the door, out into the morning light, where the sky is all ablaze. And this looks like the first of better days. She's taking charge of her life for a change. She's taking it back that she's lost. It's just as clear as a window pane. She'll survive at all cost. She's taking charge of her life for a change. She's taking it back that she's lost. It's just as clear as a window pane. She'll survive at all cost.
LA, Freeway en Better Days. Tweemaal Guy Clark op 11 januari in de Oosterpoort in Groningen. Met muzikale ondersteuning van Townsend Zandt, die je dadelijk hoort met een van zijn bekendste songs, Poncho en Lefty. Maar eerst vertelt hij hoe hij ongeveer 4 jaar geleden zijn leven radicaal zag veranderen toen hij zijn vrouw Janine ontmoette en naar Nashville verhuisde. Een van die veranderingen was dat hij professionele hulp zocht voor zijn drankprobleem. Zoon Will werd geboren, het comeback-album At My Window opgenomen en voor het eerst van zijn leven nam hij een agent in de arm om optredens te regelen.
4 or 5 years ago, I went to, when we decided to move back to Tennessee and really into Nashville. See, when I lived out there on the farm, I'd kind of decided at that point to go back to Nashville and be around Music Row some. And I found that farm for $35 a month. Those were poor days, you know. So I moved in there, and I mean, I'd get to town every 2 weeks, you know, and never go to Music Row. I'd just go into town to raise hell and take a bath and then raise hell and come back out. It was terrible. But anyway, Janine and I moved into, you know, into Nashville by the airport, and we had signed, recorded, you know, At My Window, and signed with a booking agent, which I'd never had before, and renewed publishing deals, stuff like that. but I was still, and Will was getting to be 3 or however old, and the way I was acting and drinking and everything, it was, for one, it was killing me. I mean, killing me dead. And for another, it's you can't do. I mean, there's a certain stage where you're talking to people who aren't there, and it can't be relied upon by either employers or your family. And I have a young son who's growing up with me as an example.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, this has got to stop.
Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your heart is kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, sank into your dreams. Poncho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel, or his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. But Poncho met his match, on the desert stand in Mexico, and nobody heard his dying words. Oh, but that's the way it goes. And all the federal, they say, they could have had him any day. They only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. Well, Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Poncho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Poncho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Oh, there ain't nobody knows. And all the federal, they say, they could have had him any day, only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. The poet's tale of Poncho fell, left his living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Poncho needs your prayers, it's true. Save a few but Lefty too. He just did what he had to do. Oh, now he's growing old. You great federales say, well, they could have had him any day, and only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose.
En tot zover Towns & Zandt. En tot zover deel 1 van onze tweedelige serie over singer-songwriters. Volgende week deel 2.
I ain't gonna sing no lonesome tune. Oh, babe, I'm coming soon. I cannot believe I stayed so long away. Look around, You're the sweetest thing I've found. You lost tie rollers rolling home today. Oh, my daddy said to me, son, it's hard as you will see to find someone upon whom to rely. And in the kitchen, mama sneezed, and he grinned big as you please. Said, bless you, and a tear goes by. I did decide that very day I'd like to live that way. Oh, and I know I've just been wasting time. It's with you that I should be. And if you feel the same about
Tot zover La Stampa, jaargang 4, aflevering 20. Je was alleen met Agnes van der Weijden, Erwin Blom, Bert van de Kamp, Leo Knikman, Gerrit-Jan van Putten en Gerard J. Walhof. Volgende week in La Stampa onder andere dus No Lonesome Tune deel 2. Een interview met Taboulet Rochereau. Met in het tweede uur nog maar één onderwerp. Het laatste deel in een serie van 2 onder de titel No Lonesome Tune. 8 singer-songwriters, 7 heren en 1 dame trokken begin januari met hun akoestische gitaren door ons land. Guy Clark, Townes Van Zandt, Eric Andersen, Paul Kay, Alex Chilton, David Olney, Tom Pacheco en Pat Mears. Met hun kielzog La Stampa's trouwe tweevoeter Bert van de Kamp. Hij stelde No Lonesome Tune samen uit het beschikbare live materiaal van al die droeve, dronken avonden.
Sing no lonesome tune. Oh, babe, I'm coming soon. I cannot believe I stayed so long away. But a man must look around. You're the sweetest thing I've found. You lost tie rollers rolling home today. Oh, my daddy said to me, son, it's hard as you will see. Find someone upon whom to rely. In the kitchen, mama sneezed, and he grinned big as you please. Said, bless you, and a tear goes by.
Jawel, Townes Van Zandt en Guy Clark. Opnieuw aan het begin van een heel uur tijdloze liedjes. Live uitgevoerd, met niet meer dan een akoestische gitaar. Of hooguit nog een mondharmonica. Dichters en outlaws. Romantische troubadours en sociaal bewogen protestzangers. Sing the truth as honest as you can, zei Woody Guthrie ooit. En Little Bobby Dylan knoopt het goed in zijn oren. En hij was niet de enige. Van Zandt en Clark behoren tot dezelfde generatie als Dylan, maar inspireerden op hun beurt een hele nieuwe generatie na hen. Net als vorige week passeren de 8 singer-songwriters die begin januari door ons land trokken in volgorde van opkomst de revue. Te beginnen met Tom Pacheco, die in de jaren 60 als tiener met zijn bandje de Ragamuffins naar New York trok en daar in aanraking kwam met het fenomeen Jimi Hendrix. Hij stond paf. Als iedereen hier zo goed is, kunnen wij beter ophouden. Tom Pacheco.
All kinds of bands, from blues bands, country bands, rock and roll bands. I guess my first band was an acid rock band called the Ragamuffins. I was in Greenwich Village. I was a teenager then, playing the Cafe Wah and the Cafe Agogo. In fact, our band was a support band for a long time at a place called the Cafe Wah in 1966. We were just kids for Jimmy James and the Blue Flames, which was Jimi Hendrix. So you know, in fact, that's a funny story. When I first came to Greenwich Village, I was 17, I guess, And I came with a band, you know, and we wanted to check out the competition, right? What's going on in Greenwich Village? So we walk into a club, and we see this black man walk on stage, and he was so awesome. It was Jimi Hendrix. We thought everybody in New York was that good. We wanted to pack up and go home. I remember, this is ridiculous. And we thought everybody was that good.
Yeah.
In Juarez at a bar at Fiesta one midnight. The music was loud and the crowd all wore masks in the torchlight. I was there to forget an affair that had torn up my insides. If you've ever been through it, it's like walking into a landslide. Then a sweet senorita walked in with a bird on her shoulder. She looked just 18, but she walked like a woman much older. She asked for a match. We struck up a warm conversation, while gypsy guitars filled the night up in wild expectation. Down in Juarez, just south of the border, you can get what you want if you know how to order. Oh, down in Juarez, pretty Mexican women, nothing there is forbidden if you know where it's hidden. We went to her room up the stairs where she blew out a candle. She lay in the bed in the moonlight and kicked off her sandals. We both knew that words like tomorrow would never be spoken. But she taught me that life can go on, though your heart has been broken. Down in Juarez, just south of the border, you can get what you want if you know how to order. Oh, down in Juarez, pretty Mexican women, nothing there is forbidden if you know where it's hidden. Oh, down in Juarez, just south of the border, you can get what you want if you know how to order. Oh, down in Juarez, pretty Mexican women, nothing there is forbidden if you know where it's hidden.
Down in Juarez door Tom Pacheco, die erg goed naar Nonkel Bob geluisterd heeft en met name dan naar diens Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues. Een van de belangrijkste nieuwe namen in het genre is David Olney, ook al loopt hij al een paar jaartjes mee. Albums als Eye of the Storm, Deeper Well en het onlangs verschenen Roses bevatten stevast een paar absoluut klassieke loner-songs, zoals bijvoorbeeld het mysterieuze Jerusalem Tomorrow. Eerst vertelt Olney hoe hij die song heeft geschreven. Of beter, hoe de song zich als het ware aan hem opdrong.
That song, I remember I wrote down, man, you should have seen me way back then. I could tell a tale, I could make it spin.
Yeah.
And, you know, all I knew was that this guy told a lot of lies.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what the story was. And I had some vague idea in my head that it would be kind of like a Western, you know, like Gunsmoke or something like that. And then at a certain point, I saw that this could go back even further than that. It could go all the way back to, you know, Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it was, there are some songs where you just, I feel like I'm following the song and I'm not actually writing it. I'm sort of just following somebody down the street and trying to find out where they're going to go.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, the ending of that song was a surprise to me, you know.
Man, you should have seen me way back then. I could tell a tale, I could make it spin. I could tell you black was white, I could tell you day was night. Not only that, I could tell you why. Back then, I could really tell a lie. I'd hire a kid to say that he was lame. Then I'd touch him and I'd make him walk again. Then I'd pull some magic trick, I'd pretend to heal the sick. I was taking everything they had to give. It wasn't all that bad a way to live. Well, I'm in this desert town and it's hot as hell, but no one's buying what I got to sell. I make my lame kid walk, I make a dumb guy talk. I'm preaching up a storm both night and day. Everyone just turns and walks away. Well, I can see that I'm only wasting time. So I head across the road to drink some wine. This old man walks up to me. He says, I've seen you on the street. You're pretty good, if I do say so myself. But the guy come through last month, he was something else. Instead of calling down fire from above, he just gets real quiet and talks about love. And I'll tell you something funny, he didn't want nobody's money. I'm not exactly sure what this all means, but it's the damnedest thing, I swear, I've ever seen. Well, since that time, every town's the same. I can't make a dime, I don't know why I can't. I decide I'll go and find him, and find out who's behind him. He's got everyone convinced that he's for real. Well, I figured we can work some kind of deal. He offers me a job, and I say fine. He says I'll get paid off on down the line. Well, I guess I'll string along, don't see how too much could go wrong. As long as he pays my way, I guess I'll follow. We're heading for Jerusalem tomorrow.
Thank you. Jerusalem Tomorrow door David Olney, opgenomen in Paradiso Amsterdam. Na hem was de beurt aan Paul Kay, de singer-songwriter uit Kentucky, die het vorig jaar zo opvallend debuteerde met het album The Big Nowhere, waarop ook de song Robespierre staat, geïnspireerd door de gelijknamige 18e-eeuwse Franse staatsman die als revolutionair en held van het volk naar voren kwam, maar toen hij eenmaal de macht had, een groter dictator bleek dan zijn voorgangers. Paul Kay.
It's inherent in the human soul that there's a potential for greed and corruption, dishonesty. That's what Robespierre is about. Because Robespierre started out as this totally upstanding guy that the French people, they begged him, you know, lead us, we want you. And by the end of the Reign of Terror, he was using the guillotine, you know, every 10 minutes. He was ordering somebody else's execution. That's what that song's about.
Don't you recognize my face? I'm the inbred child with the kindred taste. My accusers say I don't know my place, 'cause I have no time for the human race. I'm the petty crook in the satin gloves. I'm the parasite that no one loves, like Robespierre, but you'd never know, 'cause I play the role of the average Joe. Now I just got back from East 110, and I swear that I won't go back there again. I'm like Robespierre, but you'd never know, 'cause I play the role of the average Joe. Got lots of curses and viruses, amnesia hides, but the purpose is of the obstacle course that I run. These razor blades, this loaded gun, my cup runneth over with bloody water. And I'm thinking that it may be time to drink it down and go. Don't you recognize my face? The inbred child with a kindred taste. My accusers say I don't know my place, 'cause I have no patience, the human race. Robespierre, but you'd never know, 'cause I play the role of the average Joe. Now I just got back from East 110, and I swear I won't go back there again. I'm the petty crook with the satin gloves. I'm the parasite that nobody loves. My cup runneth over with bloody water. My cup runneth over with bloody water. My cup runneth over with bloody water. I feel like Robespierre, like Robespierre, like Robespierre.
Paul Kay met Robespierre, ook afkomstig van het concert in Paradiso. het eerste van de 4 locaties die de singer-songwriter caravaan begin januari aandeed. De enige dame in het gezelschap was de Texaanse Pat Mears, die vorig jaar nog bijna een hit had met Look For You. Dat ze die avond ook te horen bracht, ditmaal slechts begeleid door de eigen akoestische gitaar.
I go to the bar, I sit by the window, I drink my drink, and I smoke my smoke around the room. And the eyes are restless, I talk my talk, and I joke my joke, but all I really wanna do is think about you. I think about you. All I really wanna do is look for you. I look for you. I go to my job, I go through the motions, I answer my phone, and I take my break. But really inside, something is broken. Might be my heart, might be my brain. 'Cause all I really wanna do is think about you. I think about you. All I really wanna do is look for you. I look for you. I guess it's my fault. I knew you were married, and I was just your game, your princess bride. I guess I thought you never really reached me. I had my roads you could never cross. But all I really wanna do is think about you, think about you. All I really wanna do is look for you. I look for you, 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 look for you.
Look For You, Pat Mears. De meest controversiële artiest van het gezelschap was ongetwijfeld Alex Chilton, een buitenbeentje in singer-songwriterland. En dat liet hij merken ook. Vorige week lieten we al 2 nummers van hem horen, vanavond nog 1. En wel zijn al even controversiële liedje over het AIDS-tijdperk, getiteld No Sex. Gezongen en gespeeld in Tivoli in Utrecht. Alex Chilton en zijn gitaar.
This is one I wrote. It's thoroughly offensive to just about everybody, which is what rock and roll is all about, after all. So, it has a nice little intro like this. You never think it was going to turn into the monster it becomes. You know, way back in the 1980s, Baby Doc sent it up from Haiti. Now you can't get it on or even get high. Come on, baby, fuck me and die. No sex. No sex, not anymore. That's what she said. I remember 1982, some VD strain, but that's all through. This year, it's a retrovirus. Now they just as soon gas and fire us. But no sex, not in the hall. No sex, not hardly at all. Oh no, what a drag life is becoming. Thank heaven for that high note. That one, that kind of breaks up the monotony of a harmonica song. Well, this is sort of an irreverent memorial, I guess, to all of our fallen comrades. But somehow I don't think they'd mind. Let's see, what does the next verse say? Oh yeah. I'm really worried about the future. Junkie blood is gonna pollute me. Pretty soon we're all gonna get it. It's time to buy some stuff on credit. But no sex, not on the floor. No sex, not anymore. My hot leg, you know, way back in the 1980s, baby Doc sent it up from Haiti. Now you can't even get it on, you can't get high. Come on, baby, fuck me and die. No sex, ooh, no sex. No sex, not in the hall. No sex, not against the wall, baby. No sex, not on the floor. Here it comes again.
No sex. Van Alex Chilton. Hoort u het ook eens van een ander. Na Chilton bij wijze van contrast een romanticus puur zang. De laatste beatnik, Eric Andersen. Een man die al menige singer-songwriter revival overleefde en ondanks alle bergen en dalen gewoon is doorgegaan met liedjes schrijven. Zijn discografie omvat momenteel dan ook zo'n slordige 20 albums. Aan het begin van de jaren 60 maakte hij deel uit van de folk scene van Greenwich Village. Dat moet een romantische tijd zijn geweest. Of toch niet? Het waren ook paranoïde tijden, vertelt Andersen. De moord op Kennedy. De oorlog in Vietnam. Iedereen voelde zich bespioneerd en was bezig uit de militaire dienst te blijven. Dylan, Tom Paxton, Phil Oakes, Tim Hardin, David Blue. Hij noemt ze allemaal. Eric Andersen.
Well, like on the surface it was, but a lot of people were getting drafted. I know, like Dylan had to go through the ordeal of fire, trying to get out of the draft. I remember that. He was trying to coach me to help me to get out of the draft. There was this ominous pressure.
Yeah.
Everybody felt they were being like followed and investigated. It was a very paranoid time, so it took a little bit of the romance away. It left a little bit of a bitterness in the air. But hanging out and writing, the real feeling of it was probably romantic. Or you'd have to be that or a fool or both. But there was Tom Paxton.
Yeah.
Who kind of brought me into the scene, and Phil Oakes was there.
Yeah.
David Blue, who ended up acting in a Wim Wenders film, who has died.
Yeah.
Tim Hardin, Fred Neal, Buffy St. Marie, later on Joni Mitchell, Patrick Skye. So a lot of people. Peter Lafarge.
Yeah.
In fact, Towns does one of his songs, Drunken Ira Hayes, which is great.
Yeah.
So I don't think it quite had it wasn't exactly like Paris in the 20s, when the American writers were there.
Andersen was de minst politieke folkie van zijn generatie. Dat kwam, vertelt hij, omdat in zijn ogen kunst en politiek niet goed samengaan. Politieke songs zijn te zeer tijdgebonden. Zodra de issues niet meer spelen, zijn de songs niet meer relevant. Toch schreef hij er een. Thirsty Boots. Maar dat was dan ook meer dan alleen een protestsong.
It was too big for me to get mixed up in. I mean, I not that I wasn't very hyper aware of it. I just didn't feel that I don't feel that art and politics really mix. I mean, they can rub shoulders, but I don't think they really mix as a form. Because they're too timely. They're too involved with the certain times. I never saw songs, unless it was like Thirsty Boots, sort of transcended it. But not many songs survive the issues. You know, the issues die, and the song kind of dies.
Long been on the open road, you've been sleeping in the rain. From dirty words and muddy cells, your clothes are smeared and stained. The dirty words and the muddy cells will soon be judged insane. Only stop and rest yourselves till you go off again. Why don't you take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while? Feet are hot and weary from a dusty mile. Maybe I can make you laugh, maybe I can try. You know I'm looking for the evening and the morning in your eyes. Tell me of the ones you saw as far as you could see. Across the plains from field to town, all marching to be free. Of the rusted prison gates that tumble by degree, all like laughing children, one by one, they look like you and me. Why don't you take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while? Feet are hot and weary from a dusty mile. And maybe I can make you laugh, maybe I can try. You know I'm looking for the evening and the morning in your eyes. No, you are no stranger down the crooked rainbow trails. From dancing cliff edge, shattered sills, the slanted shackled shells. The voices drift up from below, as the walls are being scaled. Yes, all of this and more, my friends, your song shall not be failed. So why don't you take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while? Feet are hot and weary from a dusty mile. Maybe I can make you laugh, maybe I can try, you know I'm looking for the evening and the morning in your eyes. Your eyes. Ooh, in your eye, in your eye, in your eye. Thank you all very much.
En aan het slot van zijn Paradiso-optreden zong Eric Andersen nog eenmaal zijn meer dan 25 jaar oude vrijheidsballade Thirsty Boots. Vervolgen we nu ons diepte-interview met Guy Clark. Songschrijven is hard werken, vindt hij. Veel transpiratie, maar misschien ook nog wat inspiratie.
Of course, of course. Yeah. But I mean, it's not all. I mean, there is actually a lot of hard work that goes into it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's not magic.
Hij is het dus niet eens met Booker White, die ooit zei: "All my songs are air songs." Ze komen me gewoon aanwaaien.
If it were that easy, I'd love it.
Ja. En waar vindt hij zijn materiaal? In bars en kroegen?
I go out so much. I'm in bars so much playing that I don't. When I'm out playing, I don't go to bars much.
Yeah. Oké, Guy. Vertel ons dan maar hoe je aan je bekendste song Desperados Waiting for a Train kwam. Die oude man over wie je zingt, heeft die echt bestaan?
Oh yeah, that's a true story. Yeah, very true.
And how did you hit upon it?
He was just a very important part of my life.
I play the Red River Valley. He'd sit in the kitchen and he'd cry, run his fingers through 70 years of living, and wonder, Lord, has every well I drew gone dry? With his friends, me and his old man was like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. Well, he's a drifter and a driller of oil wells, and an old school man of the world. He taught me how to drive his car when he's too drunk to. Oh, and he'd wink and give me money for the girls. And our lives was like some old western movie, like Desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. And from the time that I could walk, he'd take me with him to a bar called the Green Frog Cafe. And there was old men with beer guts and dominoes. Oh, and they're lying about their lives while they play. I was just a kid that they all called his sidekick, Desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. One day I looked up and he's pushing 80. His brown tobacco stains all down his chin. Well, to me, he's one of the heroes of this country. So why is he all dressed up like them old men? He's drinking beer and playing Moon and 42. Like a desperado waiting for a train. Like a desperado waiting for a train. And then the day before he died, I went to see him. And I was grown and he was almost gone. So we just closed our eyes and dreamed us up a kitchen. I sang another verse to that old song. Come on, Jack, the son of a bitch is coming. We're like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train. Like desperados waiting for a train.
De Groningen met Desperados Waiting for a Train. Wat je in de songs van gasten als Guy Clark en Townsend Zandt duidelijk hoort, is de enorme brok levenservaring die erachter zit. Iets dat je bij veel jonge omhooggevallen countryzangers mist. Towns noemt er een paar. Randy Travis, Clint Black, Garth Brooks. Prima zangers, maar te veel gemodelleerd voor de Grand Ole Opry. En te weinig hard living.
You know, I like a lot of the young guys. It's just a different deal. Those are like studio-made stars.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And a bunch of real talented singers, but I just don't relate. You know, when I look at you know, Randy Travis or you know, or Ricky Van Shelton or Clint Black or Garth or all of them. Like, I really like them all. I appreciate what they're doing and keeping the country music a little closer to its roots.
Yeah.
When I look at them, I kind of think that none of those guys have been what I've been through.
Yeah.
Or what Guy Clark's been through.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
It's
right.
just two different roads. You know, I think to be a country star, on top of a talent of some kind, you have to have a burning desire from the get-go. I want to be the country star. I want to get to be a member of the Grand Ole Opry. And I'll do what the radio tells me to do, and I'll do what the record company tells me to do, and I'll do what my publisher tells me to do, and I'll dress like my image consultant tells me to do, you know, and none of those things will apply to me.
This is a mountain. It comes from the mountains in the States, in Colorado. Sitting up there in the mountains, wondering why am I sitting here in the mountains. This is called the Buckskin Stallion Blues. That's a pretty song. I heard her singing Sons of Silver, heard her sing on a summer storm. I loved her, but she did not know it, so I don't think about her anymore. Now she's gone and I can't believe it, I don't think about her anymore. If 3 and 4 were 7 only, where would that leave 1 and 2? If love can be and still be lonely, where does that leave me and you? Time there was and time there will be, where does that leave me and you? Well, if I had a buckskin stallion, I'd tame him down and ride away. If I had a flying schooner, I'd sail into the light of day. But if I had your love love forever. I'd do no matter what come what may. Pretty songs and pretty places, places that I've never seen. Pretty songs and pretty faces, tell me what their laughter means. Some look like they'll cry forever, tell me what their laughter means. If I had a buckskin stallion, I'd tame him down and ride away. If I had a golden galleon, I'd sail into the light of day. If I had your love forever, sail into the light of day. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. This song is called Nothing. This was, thanks. Some of y'all heard of Calvin Russell? They're all real good friends of mine. They recorded it. They're the only guys I could imagine who would ever record this song. You know what I mean? There's hope, you know. There's hope in most songs. And in this particular song, I hadn't been able to find it. Anybody likes this song, in the morning you should go seek some professional help. So here it goes. Hey, Mama, when you leave, don't leave a thing behind. I don't want nothing. I can't use nothing. Take care into the hall. And if you see my friends, tell them I'm fine. Not using nothing. Almost burned out in my eyes, threw my ears down to the floor. I didn't see nothing, I didn't hear nothing. I stood there like a block of stone, knowing everything I had to know, and nothing more. Man, that's nothing. Us brothers, our troubles are locked in each other's arms. You better pray they never find you, 'cause your back ain't strong enough for burdens double fold. They'd crush you down into nothing. Being born is going blind, bowing down 1,000 times to echoes strung on pure temptation. Sorrow and solitude, these are the precious things and the only words that are worth remembering. But hey, Mama, when you leave, don't leave a thing behind. I don't want nothing. I can't use nothing. Take care into the hall. And if if you see my friends, you tell them I'm fine, not using nothing.
Yeah, a good song takes you far. Townsend Zandt live in de Oosterpoort met Buckskin, Stallion Blues en Nothing. Nu nog het toetje. Okay, Townsend guy, how about some real Texas cooking?
Austin, Texas. I'm going down to save my soul. Get that barbecue and chili, eat my fill and come back home. I'm gonna take my baby. We're gonna have a high old time. We're gonna eat till we get silly, sure to make a beer taste fine. Oh my, ain't the Texas cooking son? Oh my, mama, to stop your belly and backbone. Oh my mama, ain't the Texas cooking good? Oh my mama, eat it every day. That's good, all right. I know a man that cook armadillo and it tastes so sweet he called it pie. I know a woman make handles that taste so good it'll get you high. Get them enchiladas grease, get them steaks chicken fried. Sure to make a man feel happy to see white gravy on the side. Oh my mama, ain't that Texas cooking son? Oh my mama, stop your belly and backbone from there. Oh my mama, ain't that Texas cooking good? Oh my mama, eat it every day if I could. Right? I know a place that's got fried okra, beat anything that I ever saw. I know a man that cook cabrito, it must be against the law. We gonna get a big old sausage, a big old plate of ranch style beef. I could eat the heart of Texas, we're gonna need some brand new jeans. Oh my mama, ain't that Texas cooking sweet? Oh my mama, stop your belly and backbone from bubbling. Oh my mama, ain't that Texas cooking good? Oh my mama, eat it every day if I could say. Oh my mama, ain't that Texas cooking good? Oh my mama, oh my mama, ain't that Texas cooking good? Oh my mama, eat it every day if I could, alright. Thank you all very much. We had a big time. We'll do it again. Towns Van Zandt.
Thank you.
Thank you. Texas Cookin', Guy Clark, begeleid door Townsend Zandt. Dit was No Lonesome Tune Part 2. Het zit erop. Met dank aan alle singer-songwriters. Adieu en see you later.
I ain't gonna sing no lonesome tune. Oh, babe, I'm a-comin' soon. I cannot believe I stayed so long away. But a man must look around. You're the sweetest thing I've found. You lost tie rollers rolling home today. Oh, my daddy said to me, son, it's hard as you will see to find someone upon whom to rely. In the kitchen, mama sneezed, and he grinned big as you please. Said, bless you, and a tear comes from his eye.
No Lonesome Tune. Bert van de Kamp was Far Away From Home met Guy Clark, Townsend Zandt, Eric Andersen, Paul K, Alex Chilton, David Olney, Tom Pacheco en Pat Mears. Dit was Stampa, jaargang 4, aflevering 22. Je rotsen in de branding waren Agnes van der Weijden.